This one's gonna be a crazy one today. I think my brother Nick is coming in hot today. It's gonna be a real crazy one today. I need y'all to buckle up. OTM Nick is in the building. Look, Nick, put that link up at the top, man. You know what time it is when we come up in the house. I need you guys to buckle up. It's going to be a real good episode. You know, this is going right on the Stack Pack podcast. You know, this is going right everywhere. But I need you guys to stay tuned. Like, get ready for what Nick's about to bring. Get ready for the heat and the crew that's about to pull up. It's no games. Hey, yo, Nick, it's no games when we come through, bro. And I'm glad you did this topic, bro, because I'm turned up for this one. I like this one, bro. I think it's time to go in. Like dead serious. Like there's gonna be no games. And Nick, it's about really diving in, bro. Like let's start diving in, bro. You know what it is, bro. Let's go.
Get rich and never go broke, that's 100. Bought the street sweeper, then clean up the street. Cool like a cruise, new shoes on the feet. Boy, watch your tone when you talking to me. Out of Daytona like Miami Beach. Pay me in for the end of the week. Close to me, you head up the fleet. I make a killing, I rap on the beat. On my car to repeat it, massaging the seats. All of the hating, it made me a beast. Blue with the latest, no top on the beat. New suit told me, baby, it costs a cool quarter. Get rich, you don't go broke, and that is an order. Might need me a speedball, I got all this water. Might take me a freak or I go cross the border. She came with a D throwing one on the swallow. My niggas is lethal and we all immortal. Might go back to Polo and ride all these horses. I spent 50,000 on all white Air Forces. I made like 5 million, that's just on endorsement. No way, I'ma start this recording. On highly sedated and floating like joy. These checks steady clear and no way to void. My chins about feel for this drip worth a fortune. On the ride fair, I ain't go for extortion. Hop on the lead at the clip what I bought it. Blood, sweat, and tears, I work at my hardest. Diamond shape pass, my necklace retarded. Catch too many stairs, you become retarded. First time I think I don't wanna be honest. Big stepping on stairs and it's like
You know what, Nick? I think I'm ready to warm this bad boy up, bro. Like, I think we're gonna go in. You know what I'm saying? I'm passing to my brother Nick, man. OTM, he done came in the media mentors. Share the room out, ping the room out. Let's start getting active. Nick, what's good, bro? Why'd you choose this topic? This is a strong one, bro. Let's get into it.
Man, listen, man. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Happy day after Christmas. Hope you guys are having a great holiday. Hope you guys are ready for the new year. We got a few more days until 2024. Can you believe it? We finished 2023 on a good effing note. I don't know about you guys, but I had a really good year. And I still got a couple of days left to finish strong. If you're happy with the way this year went, I need you to throw a trophy emoji up for me real quick. Just like this. If you're happy with the way this year went, I want you to throw a trophy up. And the reason why I say that is because sometimes when we get down to the nitty gritty, when we start to wind down towards the end of the year, we think to ourselves, how much progress did we actually make? Did we really set an example? Were we a leader or a follower? And the reason why I made this specific topic is because a lot of people want to be leaders until it's time to be a leader. Everybody wants to be the top dog until it's time to be the top dog. Everybody wants to be number one until it's time to do number one stuff. Let me tell you, I see it far too often. And I'm not coming at anybody in particular. I just realized in my lifetime, because I'm in a profession of people that want to be in competition with each other. But a lot of people don't understand that it comes down to being able to lead by example. I'm going to tell you something to kick this thing off on a good note. There are 5 qualities to being not just a good leader, but a great leader. You separate the good and great. Because good, it's like average, kind of like not mediocre, but it's like, you know what, could be better. Great, meaning they're at top of their game. They're up and at it every day, no excuses, no room for error, making people around them better. Here are 5 good qualities that you can see in a good leader. This is what I hold myself to a high pedigree. A great leader, let me tell you, 5 qualities that I hold near and dear to me. Now, everybody's quality is different, but my 5 qualities are: 1, decisiveness. The ability to make decisions, particularly when under pressure, that's an important skill to master. Decisiveness. That's the first quality. But I really want to dive into these qualities, but I don't want to give them away already. I don't want to give them away
Nick,
already.
nah, Nick,
I
they
don't
need
want to
to
give them
ping
away
the room
already.
out.
Yeah, we got to ping the room. We got to invite some people in here. Let's get this thing going because I feel a lot of people can benefit from this conversation. And the reason why I added after being a great leader, practice what you preach, because great leaders can practice what they preach. They don't just talk a big game to sound good in front of people they don't know and or already know. They know how to speak eloquently and get others involved. That's the problem with people nowadays is they talk a big game, but there's nothing to show for it. There is nothing to show for it. Me, I hold myself to a high pedigree. You guys, most of you guys know me already. I hold myself to a very high pedigree. If I feel like I am not practicing what I preach or living up to what I stand for Nick, then who is Nick really? What does Nick embody? What principles and core values do I believe in and or stand on if I am not practicing those things? And I see a lot of people just saying things because it sounds good, it sounds important, but they don't actually believe the things that come out of their mouth. I see too many people always saying things because it sounds good. I hear people say big words because it sounds big, but they don't even know the meaning to it. It doesn't make any sense to me. If you have words that you speak, actually
Bring
know
that
what
back,
you're
Nick.
speaking.
Don't skip over that part, Nick. Bring that back. They need to understand that, Nick. Why'd you say that, brother? That last part, the last 5 seconds.
You know why I said that, Stack? Because I used to be that person. When I first got into this whole profession that I'm in, I used to say big words without even actually the meaning of it. And when someone asked me what the definition was, I couldn't fully say it. You ever catch yourself having a conversation with someone and they just use so many big words and it literally, your attention span is just gone. Like you didn't even understand what the heck they just said. But half of them, right? They cannot grasp the words because they don't know the definition. And a lot of people that use these words, they don't know the definition of what the word even is. Now, that's not to discredit them as a person and their successes. I'm not saying that. But you got to have an understanding of what you're speaking. You have to have a level of language that people can not only comprehend, but people can understand. They have to be able to understand it. Because we talk about so many gems, especially in the Media Mentors House, and Funk Talks, and Speak, and Only the Motivated. We talk about this all the time. We hold ourselves to high standards. You should be able to hold your friends to high standards. That's what great leaders do. Great leaders hold their friends to high standards and leave no room for error. That's one great thing. That's why I said decisiveness. If the people around you can handle pressure and be able to make that pressure into diamonds, those people are going to be good for you. Not only good for your mental health, but in your spirit. Not even just for the company you keep around you, but because they're going to help you elevate in ways that you never thought were possible and or imaginable. I want to share these top 5 qualities, Stack, but I already shared the first one, decisiveness. But listen, if you guys are liking this conversation, throw a 100 emoji in the chat. If you guys are ready
Man,
for
they
what we're
got to
about
get
to
up in
talk
the
about,
chat, Nick.
let's keep it going, man, because I'm really excited to get this thing going, man. I know a lot of
Yep.
people can benefit from this conversation. So please, if you guys can, invite your people, share this link out. Let's get this thing going. And please, if you can, you guys know how I run the space. No negativity, no disrespect. Wait till somebody's done talking, and let's keep the flow going. I want to hear a couple shares, and then I'm gonna share I'm gonna share all these 4 at once. I want to hear a couple shares. I want to hear what you guys think about this topic. Let's keep this thing going. What does being a great leader mean to you? And what does the last part mean to you? Practice what you preach. Who wants to come in and kick us off? Let's go.
You already know I'm coming.
KB.
Boy, look. Listen, man. Being a great leader come with so much, bro. Like, it don't just come with like you gotta stand on what you believe in. You can't lead a whole bunch of people to believe some shit and you live in something totally different. You can't have like a whole bunch of people following you and oh yeah, that's my leader, or yeah, they told me to do this or they told me, and you're doing the total fucking opposite. Now, it's gonna all come together when I'm done. Practice what you preach. Like, bro, you hit it on the nose with these two, man, because you got a lot of people out there who want to tell us their truths and tell us what to do and what we shouldn't do, opinions on or whatever, whoop de whoop. But at the same time, they don't practice what they preach. They everything that they don't want us to be. they do everything that they say we shouldn't do. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's like niggas, it's a double standard. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you just told me this is not what we're supposed to do as a leader, but now I'm looking at you in another aspect, and this is what you're doing. A lot of people are good at throwing rocks and hiding their hand when they live in a glass house. Now, what I mean by that is you got people that will they will point out every wrong that you do. Everything that you do wrong, or no, you're not supposed to do this, or no, you're not supposed to do that. But in the same token, when you tell them, like, you feel me, like, I seen you doing this, I got a phone call. I see you doing this, I see you doing that. Listen, if we're gonna come together, bro, if you're gonna sit up here and you're gonna tell me, if you're gonna help me grow, bro. But as you helping me grow, I need you to be on the same page as me. I need for both of us to be doing the same thing, bro. If you're gonna be my leader, well, I don't really have leaders. You feel me? Like, I stand beside people. I'm gonna be a leader. You feel me? I'm gonna lead people into a community where they could believe that everything that we're saying is true, and everything that we preach, we standing on it. You know what I mean? So the kid, that's just like the community we build in, media mentors. Everybody up here stand for something, or we gonna fall for anything. You know what I'm saying? So are we practicing what we preaching? I will hope everybody up here that says things that they say, they standing on business, and we not just out here giving out false hopes, or we not just out here telling people what we want to be told. You know what I'm saying? You got to be solidified in where you stand at. A lot of people are not comfortable in their skin, so they tell you what they want you to believe about them. They paint a picture for you that they don't even know what the fuck they painting. You don't know them. We don't, man, it's half of these people on here that we don't know. We can only believe what they tell us. But why would you lie to us? If we don't fucking know you, you get one time to make a first impression. So why would you lie to us? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just, like, I could dive back in, man, but I'm gonna get somebody else because you know me. Let me finish rolling
Hey,
that.
What
Go
up,
listen,
ahead,
one?
man.
KB.
You agree with KB, man?
Yeah,
Get up in
yeah.
the chat.
Listen, throw a one and throw a fire emoji if you agree with KB, because there's something that she said, and I'm gonna throw it to my man JT. But man, I really want to drop these four, man. I feel like y'all really gonna like these ones. One of them, I'm gonna drop for you. I'm gonna drop one of them. I'm gonna
You
save the
ready,
last
Nick?
three.
One of them, bro.
I'm gonna only drop one because I wanna keep it going, man. I don't wanna. I feel like if I put them out all right now, it's not gonna mean nothing. So I'm gonna wait on the last three. I'm gonna tell you one. I'm gonna
You're
tell
just
you
giving a
one.
taste, right? You're just
Yeah.
giving a taste.
Listen, this one, this one is gonna probably hit some people in ways that I can't even put into words. A great leader can take criticism and or constructive criticism from his peers and strangers without getting butthurt. I'm gonna say that again. A great leader can take criticism and or constructive criticism from his peers and strangers without getting butthurt. Now, a lot of you are probably asking, well, what does that mean? A lot of people can be sensitive. A lot of people can't take constructive feedback, and whether it's from your peers or strangers. But people will be more receptive to strangers because they don't know the person as opposed to someone they've known
Let's
for
go,
months
Nick.
and or
Let's
years.
go, Nick.
If like, listen, let me tell you, I'm gonna give one example. I'm not gonna put him on the spot, but the man to the right of me, JT, we talk every other day. Now, this man has called me out multiple times for things that I can do better at and or learn from, just as I've done for him. But never in our friendship has he got butthurt about it. Never has he lashed out at me because I told him that feedback. It's always been receptive. And that's what you need from people and strangers. People that can be receptive of the feedback and criticism and use it as a form of growth. Because not everything is meant to disrespect you. Not everything is meant to put you down under. Not everything is meant to come at you sideways. People actually got your back and look out for you, but because you don't come correct and you're not healed in your heart and spirit, that you take everything as negative. That's not healthy for you. So that's one that I'm gonna drop. So bear with me. We gonna keep it going. But JT, man, chime in real quick before we keep this thing going. Let's go.
Yeah, man. It's yeah, we heating up, Nick. KB, we heating up. Stack, what we doing? Stack, what we doing, man?
Definitely heating up.
Sheesh. Damn, Nick,
Man, they
I
need to ping the room up, JT. What they talking about, man?
no,
Hey
Share
man,
no,
share
man.
something.
this room. My,
Definitely.
my bad, JT man. Share this room out. Yo, we need to get up to, man. Y'all don't know what y'all doing with these shares, but 8 shares ain't it, bro. We need to get this thing up to 15 after we get to
Yeah,
15
Share
to
the
that's
room
easy.
out. Share
25
the room out.
shares.
Let's
We can
go. Invite
definitely
your
Ping
get
this
that easy.
people,
room
man.
out
15
right
shares ain't
now,
nothing.
bro. Share that love.
Yeah, 15 shares ain't nothing, man. Let's get it popping. Let's get these shares up. Let's get our ping. Let's get our friends in a place to be. Ping up, man. Even another thing that you guys can do is also a link to the room that you guys can send directly to somebody on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Send them a link and let them know you in here, and we would love to hear their perspective. Support is free. You know, we always talk about support one another. And I think this is a media mentor thing, man. We only support those that support us. You feel what I'm saying? It's free, so definitely share the room. Invite your folks, man. Let's get it popping. We got 15 shares. Let's get it. Let's go. That was pretty fast. Let's go, y'all. That's what
Man,
I'm
we got
talking.
18, man. I don't play with them. Let's go, yeah.
Yeah, you know, media mentors, man. We here Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? Stack with the pack. I see you. Nikki Pooh, I see you. KB, I see you. DJ, I see you. Miss Manifest, I see you. Miss Self Love, I see you. Sir, I see you.
My sis' birthday
Janelle,
today,
I
JT.
see you. Oh man. So we talking about being a great leader. Practice what you preach, right? This is probably I'm gonna drop a few later, but I'm only dropping one at a time, y'all. I want y'all to resonate. I want y'all to understand what I'm saying when we
Yup.
talk
Let
about
them know, bro.
practice what you preach, right? So for me, when I look at a good leader, right? I've always followed those great leaders who never publicly come out and say, "Hey, I'm a great leader. This is what I do. This is what I can do." You know, I really don't listen what people say. I watch their actions, right? So if you are a great leader, why do you have to continuously go out here and tell people and convince people you're a great leader? Why can't we see what you're doing and have this in our mind and say, you know what? Nick's a leader. JT's a leader. Stack's a leader. Why we have to continuously hear you boast about how much of a great leader you are? It's almost what's that word that people use on this Clubhouse app a lot?
Manipulation.
Not
Contradiction.
manipulation. What's the word that
Double
they call a lot
standard.
of men in relationships?
Scarebards.
Contradiction.
Narcissist, right?
Narcissist.
That N word that we talk about. When I hear about people talking about how great of a leader they are all the time, and you don't hear other people speak on their behalf, it kind of gives me that narcissist vibes. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you are a leader, don't just always continuously tell us you're a leader. Just show us in your actions. And I feel like in due time, if you're this great leader that you say you are, your actions will align up. It'll translate to your social media. It'll translate when you hold spaces on Clubhouse. It'll translate. You know what I'm saying? You can't fake the funk for too long, man. If you're this great leader that you're saying you are, it's going to translate. People are going to vouch for you. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what's most important because anybody can get on an app. Anybody can say they're a great leader. They can say this. They can say it. It sounds fucking good. But I feel like
Bring
a
that back,
real leader,
JT. Bring that back a couple times, bro. Like anybody could. Would you say anybody could say what?
anybody can sit up on an
And
app.
put a one in the chat if y'all agree with JT too. Put a one in there.
Anybody can get on an app and say what they do, what they don't do, and all this. That shit sound good to me, man. A real leader to me stand on business and take formative action. You actually got to be out here in these streets doing these things. And people have to visually see, and all that stuff will translate. You know what I mean? I don't get too caught up on what people say anymore. I really don't. It's about what you're actually out here doing. You know what I'm saying? So I think when we talk about being a great leader and practicing what you preach, you got to actually live that shit. You know what I mean? It's a lot. We gonna get into it later on in this room, and I can't wait to hear. But that's one of the gems I wanted to speak. I wanted to come in hot, and let y'all know that. You know what I'm saying? A leader is
Ooh.
somebody who lead by action, not by words. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna just drop that for right now. Let's keep it
And
going.
actions will always prove why words mean nothing. Absolutely right, JT.
Bingo.
Couldn't have said it better myself,
That
man.
one.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
And Nick,
Listen.
and
Go
Nick,
ahead,
that's
brother.
why I always
A-
watch people's moves. You understand, KB? People could say anything they want to say.
anything they
Oh,
fucking
I
want.
do this. Oh, I do that. Or I accomplished this. But I ain't never seen shit from your ass. I ain't never seen you stand on business in your fucking life. No. For real. Let's wake this shit up though. JT, like, ping this fucking room up, bro. You know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna say, bro? There's a lot of people always saying what they did, but I ain't never seen. I ain't never seen nobody do no shit. Nick, how many times people always come through? Oh man, I do this and I do that. Bro, they ain't never stand on no motherfucking business, bro. And I ain't never seen shit. Now I'm gonna really wake it up, bro, because this is the great room that Nick put together, right? Come on, Nick, man, wake this shit up. I'm passing it back to you, bro. But y'all gotta work us on practicing what you preach, bro. Because a lot of people gonna end up seeing this shit. You only can hide in the dark for so long, man. Let's go.
Man, I'm getting
Hey,
goosebumps style. I
hey,
don't know
hey,
about you, man.
hey, Nick. Before we, hey, Nick,
Go ahead,
hey,
bro. Go
Nick.
ahead.
Before we dive too deep in, man, I just want to shout out Miss Manifest,
Man,
man. Happy
happy
belated
belated to
birthday.
my sis, you
Thank
heard?
you.
Yes,
We missed you
I know.
Happy birthday.
yesterday, man.
happy
Let us get some
birthday.
hearts. You know what I mean?
Happy
You know what I
birthday.
mean?
Thank you so much for the love.
I just,
I know this room
yeah,
is good.
definitely.
For real, for real. No, this room is really good. Like I feel like it's important to talk about these topics because when it comes to being a leader, right? It's cool because like literally, like for my birthday, I'm thinking about my growth as a leader, right? I don't have to say that, like you said, like everybody will speak on my behalf of based off of reviews, testimonials, and I think that's important. A lot of people, and I'm not saying that everybody's the same, but go get the reviews, go get the testimonials because then you could actually start seeing your growth and you could get that constructive direction. Because I call it constructive direction because I think criticism is like, all right, cool, but the direction is like, point me in the right way. You know, which way do I need to go? Up, down, left, right. That's cool for me. And then as my birthday is a monumental moment for me because it's like looking back on my last birthday, did I grow as a leader? That's important. So I look back and I talk to myself, love, we have meetings every single day, my business bestie, about these things. You know, that's what my birthday meant to me yesterday, is just seeing the growth in a year, you know, seeing what people have done, seeing what results they have gotten, right? Those text messages you get, you should be saving those. Those are testimonials that will help you grow. You start seeing more things. Ask for it, right? Y'all got to ask for it because some people are not even asking for it. So you're not getting that testimonial. So you don't know how to grow. Maybe your training could be better if you ask. So every time I'm at the end of my meeting or end of my trainings, I'll say, hey, what did you like best about this training? Could you put it in the chat? Meaning my Zooms, anyway, even my content. I snapshot all that so I can see. When you start seeing people just put in stuff, how amazing it is, that's how you know you growing, right? These are things I pay attention to as a leader. So I pray that everybody gets their testimonials, save those, make a document in your phone, make a folder. Everybody got albums for their family, friends. Make one for testimonials. I have mine for years. I'm talking about text messages on my phone, text messages on my DMs. Everything is snapshotted. Myself and Miss Self Love been accumulating this. Then you could do a sizzle reel. Sizzle reel means that you're putting, if anybody doesn't know what a sizzle reel was, because I was brand new like yesterday, when I found out about this, make a sizzle reel for your testimonial so you can start seeing your growth and put it as a highlight on your Instagram. It's important. People want to see your reviews. So that's all I got to say, y'all.
Yo, hold on. Let me
Ooh.
how proud I am of her, Nick, real quick, because my sis, man, as I say, is someone I met in real life. You understand? That's really doing this shit and not just talking about, right? I like to surround myself with individuals like Nick, JT, KB, Jenny, right? Y'all see what it is, right? When I bring people up here, right? If you got a mob badge, like, or you're just on the stage and you supporting, you know what time it is, right? My sis has been doing what the fuck she's saying she's been doing. This is the people I want to surround myself with. I'm proud. I am proud to see that you're trailblazing. You have to trailblaze and do something because if you don't stand for something, you understand? So I love this shit right here, seeing this energy, seeing my sis coming here right after her birthday. Damn, with that energy coming back in ready to work. That's the energy you want to surround yourself with. Not people that's, you know what I mean? Because usually the average person after their birthday, what they gonna do? Gonna go sleep, they gonna go
Okay.
slack, right? They're gonna go slack. My sis back in here ready for that action. So I love you. I got your back for life. You know what time it is. Nick, I'm passing it back to you, bro. What we doing,
Gang
man?
here. Let's go, Nick. Burn the
Man.
stage down, bro.
Happy belated birthday, Miss Manifest. You already know how we rock. Ever since I've been with you, ever since I've been in your corner, ever since we shared space together, it's been nothing but love and genuine. And that's what I like. Genuine, authentic connections. And you know what? I'm going to speak on that authentic part because that's actually a trait of a good leader. But I'm not going to say that right now. There's one in particular, right? I'm gonna say a couple things and I'll go into my third trait of a great leader. I put a link in the chat what Ms. Manifest was talking about. I put my website link. If you go to my website, if you got a chance to look real quick, my website got reviews of all people that I've worked with all over the world. And these are people that actually could speak on my behalf without me being in the room. You see what I'm talking about? Because a person that's a great leader, like JT and Ms. Manifest and what Stack was saying, a great leader, people can speak on your behalf when you're not in the room. If you are what you say you are, people can look you up on Google. If you type my name on Google, everything comes up about what I do, my website, my bio, everything, my social media links, all my articles I've been in, everything about Nick is all on Google. And that's not to boast, but that's just to prove to people that if you want to work with people that are really about what they say, vet people. We talk about vetting people all the time. Be around people that can practice what they preach, that stand on business and don't shy away from the moment. Don't freeze up on the stage. That's just what it is. I want to just point that out there because what they said, let me tell you, like I've witnessed scammers. I've witnessed people that have scammed people out of millions of dollars, and it is the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen. It really is. It just makes you not want to network with anybody. It makes you want to be so cautious of yourself and your brand and business that you don't even know what good from bad is. You really don't. So I just wanted to chime in on that because that was powerful. Next, listen, this next trait of a great leader, let me tell you, y'all gonna like this one. So bear with me. Bear with me. If y'all ready for this next trait, put the eyes up real quick. If y'all ready for it, listen. If y'all ready, I want you to go like this. If y'all ready for the next trait, let me know. Let me know. Yeah,
You
this one's
know
gonna
we
be good.
nosy. Let's go.
Listen, this
Let's
one's gonna
go,
be
man.
good. This one's gonna be good. Don't be a gatekeeper. I'm gonna expand on this real quick. Don't be a gatekeeper. Connect other people with other people, even if it doesn't benefit you. That's what a great leader does. I'm gonna say that again. Bear with me, because some of
Amen.
y'all are like, hold on, Nick, hold on, bring that back. Don't be a gatekeeper. Connect other people with other people, even if it doesn't benefit you. A great leader does not get egotistical, prideful, or jealous of other leaders or other people shining against him or above him. That's what a great leader does. A great leader does not get jealous of other people's success and or wins because he knows he's already great or she is great within themselves. You got to connect others with others and not be a gatekeeper.
That
I
should
don't
be
know if
number
y'all really
one,
just
man.
caught that, but that's
That's the
something that
one.
y'all gotta take. Y'all
That's the
gotta
one
take
right
that with
there.
you. I'm gonna let that marinate and throw the mic
Hey
up. I don't
yo,
know who wants to
hey
chime
yo,
in.
put a one. I want y'all to know something real quick. Put a one in the chat if y'all agree with Nick, because I want y'all to get this room heated up. Right? We in the media mentors. We doing these great traits, these leader like y'all. We want the real lead. Ping the room up if y'all want some leaders to come. Nick's about to burn this shit up. Click the link at the top and download the Only the Motivated app as well. And make sure you guys join the Media Mentors Mansion so that way we can expand these conversations, expand this knowledge, and have the right individuals around. I don't care about the most of individuals. We want the right one, right? We want the people that want to grow with us, right? Make sure y'all tap into Stack Pack Media, Stack Pack Podcast.com. We got a lot going on. We're flooding everything. Nick, thank you for coming in here, bro, and doing this. It's about to be a great, great, great topic, but I need you guys to ping the room out and share the room out. I think DJ Jenny was coming in too, Nick, but what you said is fire because I'm going to circle back around that and tell you about some industry secrets and gatekeepers and things that I've experienced in the industry, climbing up the ladder and getting to where I am and getting to where I'm going. So, Nick, keep that one right there about gatekeeping, but you know I'm coming back in with a story for you guys and I'm going to burn this shit up and we're going to keep this rocking. But if y'all want this conversation to keep going, y'all need to share this room out. Tell your aunties to come in here. Tell your moms to come. I don't care who comes in here, your grandma, anybody. Tell them to come in here and listen to this fire ass conversation that Nick put together with the Media Mentors crew, collabing with OTM and you know the rest of the family. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna fire this shit up. And we're gonna pass it to DJ Jenny, and then we're gonna keep this shit rocking. But Jenny, I seen you coming in, but I really need you guys to support. Support costs $0. When I say click the link or get with us or any call to actions, that should cost $0 because I support me and Nick support.
Stack, expand on that. Listen, hold on real quick, Stack. Before you listen, I want that to go over their head, man. A great leader can support other leaders without being jealous. That's why I said what I said. A great leader can support others without getting jealous or envious. I don't want that to go over people's head because a great leader doesn't get mad when someone else goes above them or is at the same pace as them. They want to win with them. That's why I said don't be a gatekeeper. And I want someone to really chime in on that. You got to connect others with others. Even if it don't benefit you, even if it doesn't help you grow, at least you know you did something. At least you played your part. You played your role. I'm a sports guy. So guys that know how to play their role, let me tell you, I want those guys. I want the guys that know how to play their role. Even if they're not the most talented, they know their part. They know their part. They don't overstep. They don't cross boundaries. Let me tell you, there's so many things we can chime in on that. DJ Jenny, we're coming to you. Then I know KB wanted to chime in. Let's keep it going. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on? Shout out to Media Mentors again for another fire topic. Hope everybody had a great holiday. So, one of the things I think a great leader has to be is they also have to be a team player. So, being a team player, meaning that they're going to humble themselves, bring down themselves
Put
to
a
the
3
level.
in the chat if y'all agree with Jenny. 3 in the chat for team play.
Yeah, because they got to humble themselves, bring themselves down to other people's levels so they can connect on that human experience. They also got to be able, if they're going to take the credit for the achievements and success, you better be ready to take the accountability for the mistakes and the failures as well, because you're part of a team player and that's your team. So a good leader understands the value of teamwork and being able to humble themselves and bring themselves back down. A good leader knows how to, portray the strengths and weaknesses not only for themselves but for others around them. They have their strengths, they have their weaknesses. How are you going to delegate the work if you don't know who works with you, their strengths and weaknesses? Those are the two I'm going to drop for now. Definitely a fire topic.
Yeah, you came in
Sheesh.
on that one. Yeah, even
Hey,
though it was
that was deep.
that was short and to the point. But let me tell you, Jennifer's always been one where I'm like, yeah, I don't know what she's gonna drop, but it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something fire. I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be something. And then here you go, she did it. I'm not surprised. I knew she was gonna drop those gems, man. Cause listen, man, there's a lot of things we could talk about being a great leader, not a good leader, but a great leader. There's so many things like, and one thing I want to expand on when I said gatekeeping, right? I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna chime it to KB. This is not one of the traits. This is just to add to the trait number 3. A great leader does not gatekeep and does not get jealous of other leaders' success and or the success of strangers. But let me tell you something. A great
Mm-hmm.
leader also doesn't take credit for other leaders' success. A great leader does not take credit for other leaders' success. They don't count favors. And for those of you in this space, you know what I'm talking about. We don't count favors over here. We are not, oh, well, I did this for you. I need the same thing in return. No, I don't need that. Even if you don't even do it for me, that's not me. I'm big on reciprocation, yes, but I don't need you to do what I did. I don't need you to rub it in my face 20, 30 years down the line and say, oh, well, you wouldn't be where I am because of me. No, I did it because I did it, not because you did it. Know your role. That's why I said know your role. Don't overstep. Don't cross boundaries. People, people need people, yes, but let me tell you something. Don't gatekeep. Don't be a gatekeeper. Don't be that person. If you know what a gatekeeper is, we don't got to go into the definition. But KB, go ahead. Let's keep it going. Then I'm gonna go into the next 3.
It was something that you just said that made me lose my train of thought. Man, listen, yo. I'm gonna get to it though, but another thing, being a great leader, bro, you can't speak on things that you haven't been through. You can't
Put a 4 in the chat if y'all agree with KB,
Ooh.
man. We
you
fucking heating up.
can't
We heating
lead.
up, man.
You cannot lead and tell us things that we want to hear. Nah, man, give us the raw and uncut. That's why when we come in here, bro, and they drop these topics, I'm always gonna get y'all can always count on me to give y'all the realer, bro. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sugarcoat nothing, none of that, bro. I never had anticipating on being to lead anybody. Like I didn't know that I was a leader until I seen people showing up. That's when I knew I was a leader. I never put myself in a position to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a leader. Man, they just started showing up. So when they show up, that means you already got the platform. You already know that you leading. But now is you gonna be real with them or is you gonna lie to them? Let me tell you, all right. Medical marijuana be having me. I don't even be remembering things to tell lies, and I be stuttering. So if I start stuttering, y'all know I'm lying. But listen, Nick said something about. Let me quote your words right, bro. First of all, them gatekeepers, you gotta stay away from those, bro. Cause any
I
type of
got
way
a
you
good
ain't
story for you, KB. We cut.
any type of way you ain't trying to share the juice, bro. To like, it don't even cost you nothing, bro. Like if you my dog, bro, I'll do it again. Like, listen, I'll do it a million times,
Wake
bro.
that up.
I'm not counting no favors from people that I fuck with. Excuse my language, but
Right.
if you my dog, I would do it a million times. I would do it again and again and again every time, bro. And I don't look at you to give something back to me, bro. It's not in my heart to be like, yeah, I did this for you. And if you do stuff for people, stop bringing that shit up, yo. Cause it's not genuine if you're gonna bring it up every time.
Amen, KB.
If you're gonna bring it up every time, don't do it. I don't need you doing anything for me if you're gonna keep fucking
Mm-hmm.
reminding me that you did it for me. And another thing, bruh, don't dish out what you can't take. As a leader, if you're telling somebody something, and we always talk about this falls under so many different categories. It falls under constructive criticism, being a leader, standing tall, being 100, being loyal, being solid. If you can't take what you dish out, don't fucking do it. If you can tell me where I'm messing up at, and I can switch, if I can't switch the role and tell you, oh yeah, so look, I seen you do this, but you know what I mean, that's kind of off. If you take offense to me telling you and helping you correct the wrong to see you do better, stay the fuck away from me. Cause you are a narcissist. You only take, you only want to give out information. You don't want to receive shit. You don't want to receive when you're doing wrong. You don't want to receive that this is what you're doing is not going to work. You don't want to receive anything. You don't want to receive backlash. So if you can't receive backlash, the world is way too much for you.
KB, you know what that's called? That's called being thick-headed.
Yeah, that's called
That's
being
called being
thick-headed, and
thick-headed.
And
that's
prideful
called being
too.
one-sided. One-sided. You're one-sided. You're one-sided. You can't take constructive criticism. You don't know anything, bro. And in this world, you gotta be ready to stand on business and take what people gonna tell you because people gonna have their opinion about you. Everybody got an opinion, but you know how we feel about those, right? So it's up to you to live how you want to live. But if you're gonna be a leader, man, you gotta practice what you preach. You have to. That's like standing for anything. I mean, standing for nothing, fall for anything type shit. You have to. Like, man, man, listen, man, Nick, come on,
I
man.
know, KB. I know. Listen, man.
Nick, I
Listen.
think you coming in with those three, but bro, are you sure they ready for these three, bro? Should we do
Nah,
a
we need a
reset? What's good,
reset
Nick?
and we need to ping up the 30 people
Yeah,
to
real
drop them
quick.
too,
What's up,
man.
Nick?
Yeah, real quick, man. I just want to welcome everybody to the space. I see some new people coming in. I see my man Jay Laurent, Crypto, Linzea. Listen, I'm gonna name you guys one by one because y'all all important to the space. You guys are all important. Jay Laurent, Crypto, Linzea, Sherry, and my girl Angelica, Beth, Lauren, Quay, Janelle, Denzel, Visions, my man Beloved, Andrea, my girl Ja'ara, my girl Tamara. Tamara hasn't been on the app in a minute. Good to see you, sis. How you doing? Reciprocity, April, Keisha, D Money, my man Trayvon. Khaled, everybody in the space. Welcome to have you guys, everybody in the audience as well. There's a lot of y'all, man. So I'm going to sit here running out of breath trying to name you guys. But I appreciate you guys being here. This is a great topic. I know everybody wants to chime in and add to this, man, because there's so much. But, man, Stack, let's do a quick little reset, man, because these next three are going to blow their mind away.
I think we gotta do another reset. Yo, Nick, you know what I do, bro. It's about that. It's about that time. Put a fire emoji in the chat if y'all ready for Nick. Come in with these three media mentors type timing. It's gonna go crazy, Nick. I appreciate you, bro. Let's fucking do it.
I get so rich and be rich. Please tell me I can throw the sauce on it. Please tell me all the boss on it. Please tell me I can buy Chanel for you. Please tell me what Rolex won't do. No, I hustle hard, ain't got no time. If I'm with my boys, I'm with my slang. If you play your cards, you gon' be fine. I told you when I got it, it was mine. Try to run big dog status. Try to run big boy carrots. Try to ride big boy patties. She ain't never had my status. She ain't never seen it in person. Yeah, she was just thinking they had it. She ain't never seen the real. Yeah, she was just thinking you the one. Put you on a whole lot of game. Put you on a whole lot of furs. Put it on a big boy range. Put it on a big boy spurs. You know I got the drink out of mud. You know I got the diamonds out of dirt. Shawty gotta wipe this out. So I gotta pack that down. Want a rich Text phone, never got a screenshot now. Went to sleep but I'm a dream. I bet you trying to take a peek now. You can splurge all day long. Put up for the rich now. And all I really want is for you to hold me down. Please tell me I can throw the sauce in. Please tell me all the food that boss want you. Please tell me I can buy Chanel for you. Please tell me one Rolex on.
Hey yo, if y'all ready for Nick to drop these three, I need y'all to throw something in the chat. Throw some fire emoji in the chat or something. Share this room out. Ping this room out. Yo, shout out to everybody that pulled up too. Media mentors. If you guys are not a part of the house, I don't know what you're doing. You're missing out on a bunch of conversations because Nick comes in all the time. JT comes out all the time. KB Monday. Y'all know what it is. Miss Manifest, I know you coming back in, sis. We finna wreck it up. Miss Self Love, you know what it is with the podcast. We need to do that ASAP, right? It's about a lot of energy in here. Isaiah, I know she usually comes in on Friday and just kills it. My sis Angelica, I need another one. You know what it is. Powerful individuals, right? Anybody that I come through with, we gonna do some ill shit. We gonna do some fire shit. Eamon, I need one too. DJ Jenny, we gonna do some music shit. So KB, be in tune for that. We gonna be going crazy. But Nick, I'm passing it back to you, bro. You know what it is. Big MM, OTM. Let's go.
Ooh, listen. Stack, first of all, I appreciate the reset, my man. You know it's love, man. This is a great topic. I love what's being shared in this space, man. I got three more. That I hold near and dear to me about being a great leader. You guys ready for that? What y'all think? Y'all ready?
Hey,
What you
whoa,
guys
whoa,
think?
bro. Nah, hold up,
Yeah.
bro.
Ready?
Hold up, bro. Let me get some trophies, bro, and share that, man.
Yeah,
We
listen,
need to get
Put
them
some
these are
30
trophies in the
good.
shares,
chat. What the
bro.
heck y'all doing? Put some
We
goddamn
need to get
trophies
them
in the
30
chat.
shares, bro. Throw some trophies up, man. Share us to 30, man. We got 26. Let's go. Hey, Nick, hold on a second for them three things, man. They gonna earn these. You heard? Man,
Let's
share this
go,
thing to 30,
KB.
yo, right now. You heard?
Yeah, man. This one's gonna be good, man. These ones are gonna be good. But this next one, I'm gonna drop one right now. This next one, I'm sure y'all already know where I'm about to go with it. Empowerment of others. What does that mean?
Damn, that should have been last.
Empowerment of others. And what does that mean? Empowering other people without getting egotistical, hateful, jealous, envious, prideful, empowering others to win alongside you, even if they get ahead of you. It's like that gig, it's like that one I did a couple minutes ago. The third one I did, gatekeeping. We don't gatekeep. At least I don't gatekeep. But one thing I will say is I'm the kind of friend, I'm the kind of leader, I'm the kind of man that I'm going to empower you even if you don't want to be empowered. If you're okay with being comfortable, you can't be around me. I'm going to empower you. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to break you and rebuild you to get you where I know you can be. You just don't see it yet. You just don't see it yet. And a great leader galvanizes his troops and brings them to battle. Even if they're hurt, they're wounded, they're scarred, they are ready to fight. They will not give up without a fight. A great leader gets the troops ready, galvanizes the troops, gets the war speech ready, gets the beats going, gets the music going. Listen, a great leader knows how to empower other people, knows how to spread love to other people, strangers or friends, knows how to love on other people, strangers or friends, without seeking something in return. Because if we're around people that want something in return from us for what we give, those are not your people. I've always had this analogy. If you do not have a circle that inspires you, motivates you, challenges you, gives you new perspective on life, those are not your people. You have a cage and you are confined to that cage. You don't have a circle. You have a cage, my friends. And you just understand that. Don't keep stuck in the cage for a long period of time because it will make you forget your worth in existence. It'll make you forget
Hold up, Nick.
who
That
you
Bring
part.
are.
that back, Nick. Hold on. What you say, Nick?
Bring that
Yo,
back.
I need y'all. And put a one in the chat if y'all agree with Nick. Nick, you coming in crazy, bro. Get up in the chat.
And again, I'll say this last part, and I'm gonna throw it up because I know I'm not the only one with some good traits for great leaders. I know you guys got some things too. I'm gonna say on this, and then I'm gonna throw it up. You have to be able to empower other people. Like I mentioned, not getting jealous or egotistical or hateful or prideful because others are winning over you. I clap for people even if I know my turn isn't right away. Even if I know my turn isn't coming yet, I still clap for other people. Because that's what a great leader does. A great leader claps for others, even though they're not even in the space to be winning yet, even if they know they are not where they need to be. A great leader claps for other people. I always tell my people, if you know me, you know me. I always make sure I say, every day above ground is a great day. Every day 6 feet above ground is a great day. I say it every day. That's my catchphrase. And I say it because you have to understand that this life is not promised. Another day is not guaranteed. So if you don't tell people that you're proud of them, that you love them, that you care for them, that you wish the best for them, what kind of leader are you? It's not about just solo accolades. It's about empowering those around you. It's about helping those around you, giving them the resources to do better, even if you don't have the resources to do better. I'm going to let that marinate for a second. Who's coming in? Who's got something to say? Let's go.
Hey,
That's some
Yo.
shit, man.
Hold up. Let me hear from Miss Self Love, man. Let's get another lady's voice in here. Let me hear from the men. Right, Nick. Let's go. Let me hear Miss Self Love. Let's go.
yeah, thank you, Stack with the Pack, the Legend of Clubhouse. I'm loving Media Mentors. Thank you, Nick, for doing this room. Oh my goodness. So I just wanted to add on everything everyone's been saying has been amazing. One of the things about being a great leader that I've noticed is to not be a knower or knower, as Miss Manifest and I say. And that's thinking you know everything, especially about implementing new tips and tricks in your business. I can't even say I know everything. There's never, you always have to continue to keep learning, keep taking courses. You always have to keep learning. As soon as you start saying, I know, KNOW, I know, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble in your business because you have to continue to
And put a one in the
implement.
chat if y'all agree with Miss Self Love. I need y'all to be interactive. Y'all hear my people coming in? Be active. Miss Self Love, why'd you say that? Expand on that a little bit and get up in the chat if y'all agree.
Yes, as long as this manifest and I have been showing entrepreneurs, we're like, look, soon as they start to say, I know, you're blocking yourself from information. And that one little thing, sometimes it's that one little tip of trick. It's not always a big thing. It's that one little tip of trick that you need that could have made you so much money. And that almost happened to me before. I went to the, I know, or I'm not doing it because it's uncomfortable. And I almost missed out on a lot of money by doing that. So I had to open myself up to implement new strategies, even if it's uncomfortable, even if sometimes we get so caught up in the fact that the way we doing it is supposed to work. And that's not how manifestation works. That's not how self-love works. It's not always the way we think it's going to be or what it's look like. It can be a whole different strategy that'll change your life. So I just wanted to add that on. And also building a habit, as far as your business is concerned, building that habit. It's the same way as people think they need motivation. You don't need motivation. You don't need motivation to brush your teeth and take a shower. So you shouldn't need motivation to run your business. It's the same thing. You don't need nobody to be like, oh, motivate me to jump in the shower and brush my teeth. So like your business is the same way. You should be able to you have to build a habit. All of this, a leader is habitual, it's consistency. A leader does it when they don't feel like doing it. And that's what a real leader is. A leader continues to be a leader when that feeling has passed of, oh, I'm excited and all this stuff, because that feeling is going to pass. And a leader continues to still stand on business, like Stack with the Pack says, right? Very important. So I just wanted to shout that out. I'm super excited. I'm so happy we celebrated Miss Manifest's birthday yesterday. I can't wait to get in here and do some more podcast room media mentors. Thank you, Nick, for doing these rooms. I appreciate you guys. And I'm complete.
Sheesh. Y'all heard what she said, right, Nick?
Ooh.
She came in fire, right? I just want to shout out my bro, for Sean for coming on the stage, Lauren, Angelica, Sherry, Lindsay, Eamon, everybody that came in, right, Nick? We got to show gratitude. That's what this universe got to be more about. Y'all got to start showing gratitude for the people that's around y'all, right? Like, start showing a gratitude for the people that come in. They could be anywhere else. They come through, support this title, support the room, support the community. Nick, appreciate you, bro, because guess what? We always put together the right individuals, the right people in the room. So I appreciate that. I'm passing it back to Nick. And then, whoever else want to chime in, this is an open conversation. We're going to keep this floor fire. Let's rock it out. What up, Nick?
Man, so listen, let me tell you, I'm going to pass the mic up because I know everybody wants to chime in, man. I put the 4 traits that I talked about in the chat. The first one we spoke on was decisiveness, being able to handle pressure and make that pressure into diamonds and not shying away from the opportunity, being able to make decisions under pressure for yourself and others. That's the first trait, decisiveness. Second one, not viewing others as competition. These are great traits for leaders. Leaders don't view others as competition. If anything, we get ourselves to where we need to be while also helping others. That's trait number two. Trait number three, we spoke on gatekeeping and connecting others, even if it doesn't benefit you or nothing comes to you from it. People want something in return for the good deeds and good services that you do. It's not about what you can get in return. It's about providing that act of service and being a vessel and being a light for others,
What up, Nick?
knowing
Bring that back, bro. Bring that all the way back. What'd you say, bro?
being a vessel and being a light for others, knowing you might not get nothing from it. Because everybody wants something in return. People always count favors. Nobody in this space that I know of counts favors. We don't count favors over here. If we do it, it's from the kindness of our heart, and we know that we want to see you win too. It's not about just seeing us as individuals win, but seeing other people alongside of us win. Number four, empowerment of others, empowering and supporting others without, again, viewing them as competition, supporting them, loving on them, spreading kindness to them, being not egotistical when you see them get something that you didn't get, and not coming down on them or condemning them for doing better than you. It's not about who can get to the finish line first. It's about when we both meet the finish line. Because at the end of the day, my
Woo-wee.
people, my people, let me tell you, for those that know me, my people that know me, I'm not going to cross that finish line unless I'm holding your hand and we're going to cross together, because nobody gets left behind. My people that I'm around, I don't leave people behind. That's not how I move. That's not how I operate. I don't leave people behind, because then if I leave people behind, what kind of leader am I? That's like saying if you win the war and the leader is at the top of the mountain while the troops are at the bottom of the mountain, what kind of leader is that? Everybody deserves to be at the top of the mountain, not just the leader, not just the commander in chief, not just the war sergeant. Everybody that is at the bottom of the mountain needs to be at the top of the mountain celebrating the win with me, not
If
just
you
me,
agree, put a one in
because
the
I did
chat for
not
me.
do it myself. I did not just do it myself. It's a collective, us doing it together. That was the four traits I dropped. I still got two golden ones that I'm gonna drop, but I'm throwing the mic up. I
I
know
wanna,
somebody got
I
some
wanna, I
got
wanna
something to
check on
say.
Linzea and Eamon too, real quick, Nick, if you don't mind.
Of
Linzea,
And
course.
I'd like to talk after them.
yep, I got you. Lindsay, are you by your mic? Because you know Lindsay, she's always supporting too. Support costs $0. If you guys are not a part of the Wellness Warriors, then I don't know what you're doing as well. Because self love is a part of all of our journey, especially as an entrepreneur. And if you're out here trying to get after it, so that's why I always got this, this love, this gratitude for Lindsay. So when y'all see her come through, y'all already know what time it is, right? No disrespect to none of my people that come through, my sisters, none of that. Everybody's gonna hold some type of value and respect in here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm passing it to Lindsay. I'm rolling out the red carpet for you. It's on you, sis. Thank you for coming by. Let's go.
Oh my gosh. Well, listen, if I wasn't showing up in a form of which I believe is being a leader, which was being present with someone who knew me, I would not have been in here late. So I believe leaders are people who do what they say. You do it in the dark, you do it when no one's looking, you do it because it's in integrity with you. You do it because you know it's the right damn thing to do. Oh my goodness, I love the conversation in here about how, it doesn't take someone acknowledging you for you to be a leader. And at the end of the day, it is okay for everyone. Like, there are people that I follow in a lot of different arenas. So I'm a leader because I also know how to follow. I know how to support. I know how to get on board. I know how to edify. I know how to come alongside. I know how to collaborate. I know how to amplify, because we can come together and create something even bigger than we imagined. Like, that's what makes me a leader. A leader doesn't mean I'm always out in front. In fact, I would be tired if I was always out in front. I think of back in high school, the boy I dated all through high school, his family was a big racing family. So I got into understanding small track and NASCAR and all of the things, spent a lot of time in the garage, knew things I can't even recall now because they don't mean a damn thing. But back then, I learned about this thing called drafting. And there's a power in drafting, right? If you're a NASCAR driver or any kind of car driver, even if you've ever, gone speeding down the highway, you know that there's this sweet spot behind someone else who's breaking the way. We see it every time we look up in the sky and see birds in that V2. And so this thing called drafting means that powerful leaders know when it's meant to be them in front, when that's my area of expertise or specialty. And we also know when it is our turn to be, sitting back in the cut, listening, learning, supporting, all of those things. And so for me, the powerful part about leading is to know when it's your time to be in front and to know when it's going to conserve your energy or be more supportive to be drafting. And so, I believe that great leaders are intuitive in nature or they learn to be. I believe what makes great leaders exceptional leaders is this thing called emotional intelligence. And the more that you have that awareness and understanding, the more that it's part of your lexicon, the greater leader you are because you're less likely to induce shame, which means there's more room for innovation. So for me, leading is far from always being in front. That is one way to lead. Listen, if I'm in a foot race with you, 100 meters, I want to be a step in front of you the whole damn way. And know that the person who comes in first could also be a few steps behind and have a different gait. So it is so important that we understand that it's not a physical space when we're leading. It is a true essence and energy. It's knowing that I am reaching back as quickly as I have my hand out for someone to help in front of me. Like that is leading. It's being a link in the chain. It's being someone that will come alongside others and edify what they do exceptionally well. We've heard it in here already. Doing that without, that true comparison or competing. And it is okay to compete in the world. Like it's okay to race and want to be first. And a really great leader is the person who wins and has grace at the end, who has love in their heart, who's able to stay hungry and not hurtful. Like to me, these are all things that are the makers of great leaders. I know that I am one.
Hold up,
I,
Lindsay. You got to bring that back. Stay hungry and humble. You got to stay it again.
yeah,
You got to say
And
it
listen.
that's gonna lead me to my next one,
back.
Stack.
And put a 5 in the chat if y'all agree with Lindsay. You know what I'm saying? Get up in the chat.
Yeah, stay hungry and humble. Listen, the reality is like if I'm hungry, I'm going to go get mine. I'm going to make sure I eat. And if I stay humble, it means I'm going to stay in a place where I'm willing and open to you teaching me. Because if I'm hungry and I got to go eat, like let's just use an analogy. I'm a vegan in case all of you don't know. I say that simply to make it easy for you to understand this analogy. So I have zero experience with a gun hunting and killing something to eat. Zero experience. I've done some fishing in my day. I've never killed anything. So if I stay hungry and we were out in the world and we stay hungry and I know I don't have the skill set nor the experience to go hunting, then I'm going to stay humble in that space of learning. And you bet your ass I'm going to find somebody who can help me learn how to feed me if I'm not able to grow or harvest everything I would need, which, by the way, I think that may be possible for me. And before I would ever go hungry, I would humble myself for some learning. So stay hungry, stay humble. It's a very important thing. And it is the true
Damn.
mark of a leader.
How you feel about that one,
Yeah,
Nick? That was fire,
Amazing.
bro. Shit.
man.
Go ahead, Nick.
Man, let me tell you, man. That's gonna lead me to numero cinco, number 5. That's gonna lead me to number 5. Lindsaya basically she stirred the pot for this one, but let me tell you, this next one, I'm sure most of y'all can agree with. A great leader has humility. A great leader has
Make that
humility.
up.
What
What
up,
does
Nick?
Come on,
that
Say
guys,
it
mean?
get out of
again.
my head.
What does that mean? A
Saying
great
what is in
leader
my head.
I got you, Eamon. I got you. A great leader has humility. What that means is a great leader can humble himself and take a back seat, knowing that he don't always got to be the one speaking. He don't always got to be the one pinging. He don't always got to be the one running the show. He don't always got to be the one in the driver's seat. Now, me, I naturally like being a leader, but sometimes I got to know my place. Sometimes I got to know that I don't have all the right things to say. I don't have all the knowledge that I fully want to possess. There might be somebody not more qualified than me, but someone that has better expertise on the matter than I do. Someone that knows how to do it better than I do. And that's okay. I can take a backseat and have some humility and say, hey, you know what? I may not be qualified for this, but I'm still going to give an attempt to it. I'm still going to try. I'm still going to say that I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to learn and say, you know what? I don't know it all. I don't have it all together. But you know what? I'm going to figure it out. Because for me, what a great leader also does without also having humility is also saying that he's going to figure it out or she's going to figure it out. They're going to get it together. They're going to put the pieces to the puzzle together. Having some humility, taking ownership. Listen, I'm over here laughing because
Ownership, Nick.
I
You
see
said
a
it,
lot
Nick.
of
That
people.
ownership.
I see a lot of people on Clubhouse in real life. And if you agree with this, I want you to throw 100 emoji in the chat or on your PTR. What I mean by taking ownership is if you are a great leader, you know how to be acknowledging of your mistakes, of things you might have said wrong, of actions that you might have portrayed, or emotions that you might have portrayed, not knowing that you might have did it because sometimes it's not always intentional. Now, if it is intentional, that's a different story. But a great leader knows how to say, you know what? I effed up. I did something wrong. I didn't mean to do that, and can apologize in a group setting and or pull somebody aside and say, hey, you know what? That was on me. My bad. Also, I'm going to add to this and I'm going to throw it up because I know we got a couple people that want to chime in. A great leader, listen, this is a pet peeve of mine. This is a huge pet peeve of mine. A great leader does not make a scene in front of other people, but a great leader can pull someone aside and say, hey, I didn't like how you did this. This should have been done differently. Here's how you could have went better from the situation. A great leader does not make a scene in front of our peers or the troops just to feel a sense of empowerment. A great leader can pull someone to the side and say, hey, you know what? Here's how you could have been different. Here's how you could have changed your behavior. Here's how you could have changed certain words that shouldn't have been said. I always admire a leader or a person of anybody of any stature that can do that because that's not easy to do because our emotions can get to our heads sometimes. But I'm going to throw this up. I know some of y'all got some more gems. Let's keep it going.
Sheesh. Look, if y'all ready for this room, because I need y'all to ping up, Nick. You know what I'm saying? I want them to really appreciate, because you could have been doing anything else, bro. You come up in the house, you know what I'm saying? You lay it down for us. This is what we appreciate, respectfully, right?
Man, absolutely,
So
bro.
ping this room up, man.
Absolutely,
Ping this
man.
room up, man.
I want to chime in. I want to give it to my brother Beloved, and I know we got Rob on the stage, and then I want to see if Eamon and Angelica, Sherry, anybody else on the mods squad that want to chime in as well. So I want to get to my man Beloved. We'll go Rob, and then any of the other mods that want to chime in. Please, let's keep it going.
What's up, fam? Peace, love, wealth, and blessings to the room. Man, I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here amongst kings and queens and greats. That's going to be my introduction to all my spaces from now on. Sorry, not sorry. So, one of the things that comes up for me when I think of leaders, and this is something that came to mind when I was listening to everybody talk, what type of leader are you to begin with? Like, are you the aggressive kind? Are you laid back? Are you mellow? Are you chill? Are you super passionate and people can feel your energy? I think that's where it starts. I think you have to define what type of leader you are. Because if you're used to being mellow and then you come out and be aggressive, people are gonna look at you and go, yo, that's not you. Like that's not you. We're so used to you being mellow. So if you're mellow naturally, then be a mellow leader. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're aggressive and you got a lot of high octane energy, that's cool too. There's no right or wrong. But I think finding out what type of leader you are to begin with is where it starts. And I think that's what makes a great leader. Another thing that I also think makes a great leader is finding the balance between being open to what other people have to say, but also being intuitive,
You
right?
got
Like,
to wake that up, Beloved. You really got to wake that up for them, man. Stand on
absolutely.
that, bro.
Absolutely, man. So, you ever hear somebody in conversation, but then your gut is telling you like something doesn't add up with what they're saying or something ain't right.
Hey, listen, if you
That's your
guys agree with Beloved, throw one in the chat, man, because I think that he's waking something up here. Go ahead, bro.
appreciate it. So you ever hear somebody out in their conversation and they sound good, but something ain't right? That's your gut telling you not to. That's your gut telling you not to listen. And it's not being arrogant. It's not being an a-hole. None of that. But if my gut is telling me to move in a particular direction, and it's a positive direction at that, then that's where I'm going to go. But I've listened to other people, right, before I made my own decision. So finding the balance between being intuitive, but then also not being thick-headed to where you don't listen to other people is key. And I think that's what makes a great leader. My last point, and I'll land here, is I think somebody else said it too, being a survival guide for somebody else. I'll say that again. Being a survival guide for somebody else.
Absolutely.
If somebody is on a similar journey to what you're on, right, and they're watching you and wherever they watch you, whether that's Twitter, whether that's Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, wherever they happen to be watching you, and they reach out to you and they go, hey, so I see where you're going. I'm on a similar direction. I'm on a similar path. How can I join you? By all means, I'm keeping the door open. That's what I call it. Don't be so closed off to where when people want your help, you don't help them. Because at that point, you're doing others an injustice. And if you're going to do that, you can't do that if you're not being authentic, if you're not being real, or whatever you want to call it, right? So that's going to be my last year, man. I love this space. And be passionate. I think be passionate too. I'll end here, but I could go on and on.
Man, appreciate that, brother, man. Thank you for coming in, Beloved. You know, I always got some love for you, man. I do got some gems, man. I'll share multiple spaces with them. I appreciate that, bro. That means a lot, man, because I think what you said, being very intuitive and understanding that, you know, it's okay to classify yourself as whatever a leader, because only you know that definition. No one can say, oh, well, I think you're this kind of leader, or I think you represent this kind of being a leader. It's what you classify as. What do you define as being a great leader? Not a good leader, because good is like, it's okay, could be better, needs improvement. A great leader, standing on business and meaning what you stand on, but not being mean when you say it. I love what you said, bro. I appreciate that.
Wait, Nick, I got a couple words too, bro,
Go
because
ahead, bro.
I feel like this needs to get heated up a little bit. I need y'all to ping the room up, share the room up. If y'all appreciate these gems, y'all should be sharing the room out, right? Hitting up Nick, telling them, putting this on your story, sharing this out on Twitter, Facebook, wherever you guys want to, right? Because there's a lot of value in here. Every time Nick comes in, there's value. And if you guys agree, put something in the chat. Nick, every time you come in, it's always that motivation, that value, right? Make sure y'all going over there supporting Nick, right? And I want to go to a few people, but I'm gonna do a quick reset, Nick, while they pinging this room out. Let's have a ping party. I'm bringing it back, Angelica. I'm having a ping party.
And then I'll
I'm about
talk
to
when
bring
you're
it
done.
back. Yeah, I'm bringing it back. Rob, over to you, bro, right after this, bro. But I need y'all to really get up in here and ping this stuff out, bro. Ping it out. Let's keep going, Nick.
Like it's my birthday, I just went and caught me a new AK. Sent my dog up the road from JPay. I had two pretty hoes to trade with. Burn new Birkin, a Kelly for baby. Spending money, she never gon' go away. Caught her out, now the Glock is a throwaway. I got racks in the wall in the doorway. I'm so rich, I might have to go murder for hire. Murder for hire. Murder for hire. You know that the murder right high. Murder for hire. Murder for hire. Murder for hire. You know that the murder right high.
Hey yo, this is the media mentors. Yo, Nick, this energy crazy, bro. Ping this room up, man. I'm gonna go to Robert, but I just really want to tell y'all, like, this room's fire, especially practicing what you preach. If you're not practicing what you preach, then what are you doing? Like it's a good characteristic to have in your business, and everyone should have that. So practice what you preach. If you say you're gonna do some shit, stand on that business. If you say you're gonna collaborate or make something happen, then make it happen. And Nick, I want to come back real quick before I pass it to Robert. I want to chime into that gatekeeper part, bro, because that's all they did in the industry while I was climbing the ladder. And put a one in the chat if you ever experienced that. It don't matter what level you at. I experienced that, Nick. Right there, that whole gatekeeping part. People didn't want to give you the access to things, right? I had to go take the shit. Half the things that I went to go do, I went to go bust the door down. I didn't wait for a door to open for me. I went to go I made my own key, or we kicked that shit down. That's the aggressiveness you need to have. I don't care what you're talking about, especially when you know you deserve it and you want it. You snatch that shit out the universe. So there was a lot of gatekeeping.
You lost your volume. Are you still there?
We lost you, bro. Where you at? Come on now.
Stack, you there, bro?
He probably got a phone call, Nick.
Yeah, he
I
probably
thought
did.
someone ended the room.
I'm not
I
gonna
was
lie,
like,
Lindsay.
ooh, someone's
Me
gonna get their hands
too, man.
slapped.
That would have been
I'm not
crazy.
gonna lie, Lindsay. My heart dropped
That's
because
what
that
it
reminded
was,
me of the
man.
old days. That reminded me of the old days.
Nick,
Stack, you there, bro?
man, yeah, go ahead, bro.
No, you good, man. You good. For some reason, it cut out because I don't think anybody heard what you were saying. So I want to make sure we circle back just to make sure we heard what you said, bro. So you good, bro? Go ahead, take the mic, man, because
Yo,
I want to make sure they hear
can
that
you hear
part,
me?
man.
Where did I last leave
Yeah,
off at, Nick? Where did I leave off? What y'all heard?
you said about the gatekeeping part in the industry, and then after that, it just went
Nah,
blank.
the people didn't want to give me the access, bro. My bad. I got a call. No, it's a lot of different people that didn't want to give me the access. I had to go bust down the door. I had to go take this shit, right? A lot of people didn't want to give me the access to the things that I needed to grow inside of the industry. So I had to go take the shit. I had to go get it. Or I had to make my own team and go bust down the door. So I really want y'all to know, like, the gatekeeping part's real, and I don't want that to go over y'all head, especially when Nick chimed in on that shit. A lot of people don't want to see you do good. They want to see you do good, but not better than them. And if y'all agree, get up in the chat. They want to see you do
Yep.
good, but not better than them. They're like, oh man, I'm proud of you. I'm proud. But as soon as you start doing better than them, they go ghost. You won't hear nothing. It's like it's silent, right? And I'm talking from experience. And I just wanted to tell that story, Nick, because man, coming up in the industry could be hard, man. Especially if you don't know who to trust. You don't got no real friends. Everybody's trying to make a dollar off you, right? This is what it is. Get backed against the wall. Certain situations you gotta make, decisions and shit. Like it's real. This shit's real. So Nick, I wanted to chime in on that. I know Rob wanted to come in, but yo, gatekeeping is real. Just wanted to chime in a little bit about that on, practicing what you preach. And if you guys are out here doing something, make sure you're doing that. That's how you keep your face card good. That's how you keep your business good. If you say you gonna do that shit, you make sure you do that shit.
That face
Any
card part.
Man, Nick, you know what? We're gonna have a room on that more, bro. Make sure you get that together. We're gonna put something with face card in it so we can really expand. But keeping your face card good is your business. Like anything that you say you've done or you gonna do, you better do it. Because if you don't, your shit's gonna be ruined. It's like having remember we used to say your IG is your ID, Nick? We used to say that a lot. Like that's what it is.
Yep.
And that's what kind of is your reputation. Like, all right, so say if I'm about to do a podcast with someone or if I'm about to do a magazine, if I do not put you on that magazine, that fucks up my face card. I don't care how good it is or what I've done. You know what I'm saying? If I don't do, Nick, it could be the smallest shit because people will get so big in the industry and they'll forget, bro. Like, yo, do what you say you gonna do. It don't matter if it's the smallest shit, right? Just come through on your word because it tells a lot about your character. I'm passing it back to you, Nick, or Rob, or whoever, bro. But I
Man,
just wanted to tell you
facts.
about gatekeeping, bro.
Now that's a fact, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. Listen, if you guys like what Stack just said, man, throw a fire emoji up because I think that was powerful in itself, man. I think no matter what profession you're in, I think a lot of times we need to learn certain gems because what you hear from others, that's your survival guide through life. Like Beloved was saying, that's your survival guide through life. That's your testimony. That's part of your journey. And you can't just overlook that. You can't step over that. That's part of who you are. That's part of what made you who you are today. And I got one more powerful one that I hold near and dear to me, man. It was a toss up between two, but I think this one really, really just hits the room. But I'm gonna pass it to Rob and hear from a few people before I give that last gem out. We got 15 minutes left, and then we're gonna kick it off, man. Rob, back over to you, bro. How you doing?
Great, and yourself? Good to be back here. So, a couple of things. Ego stands for edging God out. When people deal with their ego, that's the bane. That's the bane of existence. That's why we have so many freaking wars in this world of ours. But but it's all number one about reading your audience and see what's going to serve them best. Reading the expressions on people's face, um, you know, and just looking around the audience, feeling the feeling the energy, resetting the room, doing whatever it takes to serve others, because you get back 200% of what you give. Leader stands for love, excellence, amazingness, dedication, energy, and remarkable. And when we figure out how to present ourselves in the most positive way possible, by taking Toastmasters, hiring a mentor, talking to Nick about presentation, or me about about life coaching, or Stack about media, or whatever anyone else does. When you hire and you pay for experts, and you get guidance and you use the guidance, that is the formula for opening up a can of whoop ass on your life in 2024. I am complete, but I'm never complete because I'm always expanding. And I need to move on to another call, which I was supposed to do 15 minutes ago, and they're wondering where in the hell I am. So
Well, hey, man, listen, man,
feel
go.
free.
Yeah, man, go ahead and get that call, man. Go get that business, man. I love you. I love that, brother. That was powerful, man.
and and reach out to me. Go to www.myautismgifts.com. Connect with me on LinkedIn. I hate Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, so you're not going to see me on there. But I'd love to connect with each and every one of you. I offer a free hour where I start resolving and solving any issue you're having in your life, and I've been doing this for the last 40 years. Peace.
Love that, brother. See, I'm not gonna lie, man. I could have been that leader, but like, nope, you're not about to pitch in here, Rob. But like I said, I don't dim others' light just so mine or anybody else's can shine brighter. I want Rob to get that business, man. Let me tell you, because great leaders don't get jealous of other leaders. It's a fact. Appreciate you, Rob, man. Love that, bro. Hey, listen, like I said, we got 13 minutes now. I want to hear from a couple of the mods. I see Vera coming off. I don't know if my girl Angelica, Shari, DJ Jenny, if any of y'all want to chime in. Hey, listen, let's keep it going. I know DJ Jenny wanted to add one thing, and then we'll go to Vera, and then we'll keep this thing going. DJ, do you want to chime in real quick?
Yeah, I just wanted to say this really quickly. A good leader also knows how to assess every situation before jumping to conclusions. And I say this because, and this is shout out to Stack, definitely. This is why I rock with him. A while ago, I had an incident here in Clubhouse which could have negatively affected my reputation. Stack heard about it. You know what the first thing he did was call me. And he's like, "Yo, Jen, what's up with this?" Now, he could have kept it moving. He didn't have to call me. I never heard it repeated after that up till today, number one. Number two, because Stack did that, I realigned my strategy. I figured out who I'm supposed to be rocking with. And because of that, that's why I show up for Stack. That's why I rock with Stack, because he definitely didn't have to do that. He picked up that phone and called me to ask me exactly what was going on, and I never heard it repeated after that. So a good leader is loyal and knows how to assess the situation. So shout out to Stack Pack.
Nah, I got
That's
you, Jenny, because
good.
you know what it is. People always try to, tear down people's character, especially when they're great people. Because I've seen Jenny help people, motivate people in different spaces. Before I did media mentors, before this, I'm an OG on this app. I've been on here for over 3 years. You know what I'm saying? So Jenny knows what it is. So when I'm in spaces with you and I hear your message and I hear your story and I hear some bullshit going on, because I could just like Jenny said, an average person would keep it moving. Oh no, I'm good, whatever. That's none of my business, right? But nah,
We lost you again, Stack.
Damn, Stack getting all these calls, man.
Means everything to me. When
Man.
I'm doing internet traffic, right, Nick? I'm doing this thing and I'm doing my thing, bro. She support, bro. Support costs $0. So when you supporting the business and what I'm doing, I'm always gonna look out. So Jenny, shout outs to you for that. Nick, back to you, bro. What's good?
Man, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Hey, listen, I still got that one more trait, man. I'm gonna give out before we end the room, but I want to hear from Vera. I know my girl Angelica want to chime in. We gotta listen. Whatever shares we can get in the next 10 minutes, man. I want to make sure we get them in. Vera, go ahead, sis. How you doing today?
Hey, I'm awesome. Every bit of amazing in real life. And, again, thanks for the invite. It's always great to be in the room. And you know what? Let me say this because I know you guys probably have covered a lot of stuff. So I'm going to be real fast. But in my opinion, a great leader knows how to lead from behind the scene and from the end. So they don't always need to be in front, and they could lead from the end because they have mastered what it takes to follow. A great leader knows let me put it in this word. A great leader never shits in the street and blame it on the dog. I'm gonna
So
say that again.
good.
They never
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
shit in the street and blame it on the
Put a
dog,
one in the chat if y'all agree too.
because they take ownership and they take responsibility. A great leader, their feet and their mouth line up perfectly. Their feet and their mouth line up perfectly because they walk it like they talk it. A great leader never have to tear anyone else down
Right.
in order to build themselves up. A great leader always finds something in everyone to
Right.
uplift them and to help them, go a little bit further. And I can go on and on with it. Well, let me just say this one last thing. A great leader is always a visionary, because a great leader sees great things long before it even happened. And sometimes a great leader can see great things in you even when you can't see it in yourself. So that's just my take on the great leader. And guess what? I'm surrounded by great leaders, even in this room. I see y'all, I hear y'all, and I feel y'all, because a great leader always lead from the heart. Because anytime you lead from the heart, unless you talking to the heartless, you gonna catch a heart. That's my story. I'm sticking to it.
Mm. A great leader knows how to lead from the heart. I love that. It's always genuine and authentic. And that's actually a trait I was going to speak on, being authentic, being self aware. But I'm going to save that till we get close to the end of the room, because this one's going to top it off. Angelica, sis, you in the building? Do you want to chime in at all?
Hold on,
I'm
let me
here
tell.
for
Hold on, let me tell y'all about Angelica real quick. Let me tell y'all how important this is. You feel me, Nick? You feel me, KB Jelly? You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
Hold on.
KB got everyone
Let me tell
saying
y'all
jelly
what's going
now.
on.
Yeah, Jelly.
Hold on, man. Let
Welcome
me tell
back,
you. Let
Jelly.
me tell y'all what's going on, right? There is a zero disrespect tolerance on this motherfucking stage. You understand me? With anybody that I know, especially if I got love for you. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I don't care. Everybody's gonna feel welcome to come in here. My sis, I met her on this damn app. You understand? She done seen me come up. She done seen me get distribution deals and trailblazing and shit. When y'all see Angelica come in here, bro, it's zero disrespect, bro. Or guess what? You gonna get removed. It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. It don't matter, because we got a lot of things to do. We got to build. We got to grow. We got a lot of connections to do, and we got to build as a collective. We don't got time for disrespect and to repeat disrespect. You understand? So over to you, Angelica. You know what it is? Red carpet in this motherfucker. Let's go.
y'all. I love my little brother so much. Hey Nick. Hey KB. You know you gotta be family. You calling me my childhood
Oh,
nickname,
come on,
Jelly.
Jelly. You know what's going
Jelly,
on.
you calling me my childhood nickname, so I must really love you, KB. I do, I do. I love everybody in here. Shout out to my sister Lizea, and I seen Eamon in the building earlier. I'm gonna say something really quickly because y'all have said what needed to be said when it came down to a leader. I think one thing I didn't hear before I go to that, I'm gonna say, Stack. You know how we feel about that gatekeeping. First of all, this is how I am, because I'm such a giver. I don't feel like I should have to gatekeep anything, because what's for me is for me. And I feel like when you're a great leader, you don't withhold information that can help somebody else. I'm all about the person that my success is measured on how many people I bring with me and how many people I reach back and pull up. And so if I'm the person that's reaching back and pulling up, up because I want them to be with me. I'm not going to gatekeep information that can help them or cause them to catapult into their next level. Now, if I lead you to the water, I need you to drink the water. I can't make you do that, but I can lead you and give you the resources that you need. So a good leader is very resourceful. They're very resourceful, and they motivate people in the way that they talk and how they treat them. A good leader has character, and they know how to treat people. But one thing about a good leader, they know how to delegate. Can I tell y'all, I've been an entrepreneur
Right.
for 18 years, and for 13 of those years, I did everything by myself. And I was in ministry, and I was a single mother with 3 kids, and my oldest is autistic. So that was a lot, and I was finna get ready to have burnout. And I realized that the people who are surrounded with me, who work with me, they're gonna have the same cadence as me. So if they got the same cadence as me, that's like having another Angelica. Like when people say, "Oh, I wish I can clone," me. But I have people that work with me that have the cadence of me. They know how I respond to people. They know how I write my emails. They know how I handle calls. Like they know those things because they have the cadence. Now I had to watch them before I relinquish that control. But nonetheless, when I pray for anything and I'm watching for what I want, I'm going to get it. A good leader also bears the fruit. We talking about it. Practice what you preach. If you're practicing what you preach, I don't walk it. I don't just talk it. I walk it. I walk it like I talk it. Okay. I don't talk about it. I just be about it. A good leader don't just talk about it. They be about it. And how you know it is by the fruit that they bear, because they're going to be fruitful. They never got to tell you all that they do. You see it. They never have to come in the room and say, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. It's something about that person that's a good leader. You're like, it's something about them. Their light they're a little glowy over there. So a good leader, they bear great fruit, and people can see it from a mile away. And so those are my 2 things I want to add: delegating, and when you show up as your authentic self and you're actually practicing what you preach, you're going to bear the fruit of what you're preaching, and people are going to be able to see it. I never show up in the room and say who I am. And I'm just using this example. My brother Stack will roll out the red carpet for me any day because he know who I am. Other people can speak for great leaders. When you have, and that's just across the board. When you have great characters, other people can speak for you. You never got to stamp yourself because other people stamp you. And so I feel that this is an amazing topic. I feel like we should do a part 2. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
But
that's definitely gonna
this was some great gems. But definitely a good leader knows
Yo,
how to
Nick, I think
delegate.
we going till 4, so go ahead, y'all. If y'all got some gems, y'all better keep it rocking. I
They
swear
know
to
how to
God.
delegate. And this is the thing. When you know how to delegate, I know a lot of things. I think Miss Self Love said something about you don't know everything because you're always learning, right? I'm a student of the game, and I'm a student of life. That means I'm always learning. I don't think I know everything, but I can teach you a lot of things, right? And so I can recognize what I'm not good at. Being a solopreneur, though, you got to know I had to teach myself a lot of things. I had to teach myself funnels, and I had to teach myself this and this and that. Listen, I don't want to create a funnel. I don't want to create a website because it's people that know how to do that. It's people that know how to do these things. And so I realized and identified what I have, and I was able to realize what they had. And I have a team of people. I have a team of people in my branding company. I have a team of people in my tax office. I have a team of people in my consulting business because they all have a strong suit. I know how to do it, but it's not my strong suit. And so I was able to delegate. So good leaders can delegate. That's what I'm going to say. That's going to be my one gem for the room. Good leaders know how to delegate.
Ooh-wee. Can y'all put a fire emoji in the chat for Angelica? You know what I'm saying, Nick? Like, this
I
is
know
why
she ain't
these
come.
acts
I
come
know
in.
she ain't come burn the stage down like that and just walk
Man,
off.
she ain't playing. Put a fire
Mhm.
Hey,
emoji in the
Jelly
chat.
man, come on now, come on
Come
now.
on,
Don't
man.
burn the stage.
She already
Don't burn
burnt
the
it. Go
stage.
get the fire extinguisher, KB. God damn
Nah,
it.
man, we gonna let it burn, man. We gonna let it burn.
Man, listen.
This is something that we gonna let it
Look,
burn,
KB,
man.
put a fire emoji in the chat, share the room out, ping the room out. And if you guys are just joining the conversation, Nick put together this fire ass conversation. Gratitude for you, bro. Being a great leader, practice what you preach. Ping the room out, share the room out if you know somebody that wants to talk about this topic because we're going to go to 4 p.m. EST. Media mentors, please join the mansion at the top if you guys are not a part of the mansion, so that way you can be a part of the conversations that go down in this house. Nick always leading, KB's always be leading in here. Miss Manifest, Miss Self Love, Angelica, Lindsaya, Vera, Beth. Right, I need some more people to come up in here. We're gonna be going in. It's gonna be a lot of gems drop for 2024. But guess what? We're preparing before 2024. We're already on go mode. All you guys right now in 2024 mode. Facts, Nick. Everybody that come through for this stuff, y'all getting ready for 2024 mode because guess it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so many guests coming in here, so many people coming in here to teach us wisdom, get further, make money while you sleep. Yo, I just telling Lizzie and Nick, I was sending them straight, man. I'm making money when I go to sleep. Y'all better get, man, listen, wait till we roll this out. It's crazy what we got in store. So just please be in store for this and stay tuned because Media Mentorship, we're not playing. Nick, over to you, brother. Just wanted to do that quick reset. And also download the Only the Motivated, please, ASAP. My brother Nick putting in that work, man. Right? It ain't listen, great leaders don't they don't care if other leaders shine. Y'all see me, I drop down for my brother Nick. I open the room up, I say, you know what, Nick? I don't care, bro. Let's get it. Because he's a leader as well. And I love empowering leaders and people on their journey to the way to the top. So, Nick, I got your back, bro. You know what time it is. OTM. Let's get it in, brother.
Man, listen, let me tell you, man, before I give this last trait of the day, I need y'all, if you can, if you have time, if you're by your phone, well, obviously you're by your phone because you wouldn't be on Clubhouse if you were by your phone. Hello. Listen, let me just say this real. Let me just. I knew KB was gonna come in, but listen, if you guys haven't already, that link above my head. Most of you probably wondering, well, what's this link? That is the link to my own app. Yes, I have my own app. It is on the Apple and Google Play Store. You can download the app for free. Now, who doesn't like free? If you like free, please, if you can, just throw a thumbs up. If you like
Ow,
free,
ow, ow,
if
ow!
you like free, put a thumbs up for me because I love free. If somebody give me something for free, I am not going to say no. Let
Yo,
me tell
Nick,
you.
what's something that you got for free that you'll always remember, bro? Always,
Man,
bro. You got real quick, Nick, real quick before we get into that free part. Real quick,
listen,
I gotta get Nick's expertise on this. What's something that you'll always remember, bro?
listen, let me tell you something, man. This one is actually this isn't even a funny one, man. This is something that I hold near and dear to my heart. So if you click on my PTR and look at my profile picture, if you see that small necklace on my neck with the third eye, if it's a small little necklace, smaller than my bigger one, it's the one with it's the pendant with the third eye. That necklace was actually given to me by my boy. My boy gave that to me as a gift. He bought me a $1,500 chain and pendant for free. He gave it to me for free. Didn't ask nothing for me. Didn't ask me to pay him back. Nothing. You know what he told me? He said, Nick, you're one of the most solid dudes I ever met. And I was like, man, you didn't have to buy me a necklace though. Like you could have bought me like, I don't know, you could have bought me a pizza from down the street over at Lil John's right there. And I would have been good. I would have been fine. You know what I mean? But he bought me a whole necklace, man. That's something that I'll never take for granted, man. I wear it every day. Even when I go to the gym, I wear both these chains to the gym. Now, listen. When I go step out, I add a little something else. But listen, that's a different story for another day, y'all. We can have a conversation another day. But listen, I wear these chains everywhere I go because that one he gave to me as a gift, and the one that I'm also wearing, my bigger one, was given to me by my grandmother. So my grandmother passed away actually 5 years ago, and she was my second mom. She was my literally the mother that, besides my own mother, she was the mother that took care of me, looked out for me, had my back, always poured into me, was always there for me when I needed it. That cross was hers, and I wear this cross every single day. Yes, I get my chains washed. Obviously, they're not going to be dirty, but I wear it every day, and it's been a sign of strength and resilience for me. And these are two things that wherever I go, they go with me. I don't ever take them off. I sleep with them, I shower with them, I work out with them, I go out with them. They don't leave my side. So those are two things that were given to me for free that, I hold near and dear to my heart. So, but like I said, that link above my head is my own app. Yes, I have made my own application. It is on Google in the Apple Play Store. Download it for free. I'm going to let y'all tell me what you think of the app. Now, everybody in here that has the app, they know what it's about. Now, I want you to download the app and let me know what you think. It is for free. If you want a Christmas gift for yourself, go to the App Store, the Google Play Store, whichever phone you have. Download the OTM app. I promise you will not be disappointed. It'll probably be the best free download that you will ever download. It'll probably be one of the best applications you have on your phone. I can almost 99.999% guarantee it. That is probably one of the best apps you will ever own on your phone. And it's free. You don't got to pay a subscription fee every month. That's the best part about it. So I'm going to drop this last one because I know y'all probably sick of me talking. I'm gonna drop this last one. This last trait, I dropped 5 traits for y'all. Here's number 5. Number 5 trait for being a great leader: self-awareness. Ooh, y'all probably wonder why I say self-awareness. Let me tell you. A great leader is self-aware. And what I mean by self-aware, let me tell y'all, I'm going to tell y'all, being conscious of one's own character, feelings, motives, and or desires. The process can be painful, but it leads to greater self-awareness. Being self-aware of what's around you, who's around you, what needs to be around you, what doesn't need to be around you, not holding on to people that don't hold on to you, that don't support people that don't support you, letting go of what was and focusing on what is and what will be. That's what self-awareness is. Being aware of who you're in clubhouse spaces with, being aware of who you're on stage with, being aware of what energies you keep close to you, being aware of what love and support looks and feels like. Let me tell you, I'm passionate about this because I don't like being around low vibrational people. I don't, and I will not tolerate it. I will not be around low vibrational people that make me forget my existence and my worth. I will just not do it. I will not do it. I don't want to be around meaningless people, low vibrational energies, and listen. I don't want to have meaningless or useless conversations. That's a pet peeve of mine. If it does not help me grow and challenge me to look at life differently than through the lens I'm looking through, I don't want to converse with it. Don't speak to me about it with all love and respect. If it doesn't help Nick grow and elevate or give me a new meaning of life, I don't want to converse on it. Please, sincerely, management. I have a zero tolerance policy for that. Zero tolerance. That is trait number 5. Self-awareness. Now listen, I'm gonna go for another 5 minutes. I ain't even
Put a
gonna go
fire
till
emoji in
4.
the chat, man. Nick, after that one, man. Put a fire emoji in the chat if y'all agree with Nick.
I'm not even gonna go till 4 stack because let me tell you, man, y'all, there's been a lot of gems dropped in this space by everybody in this room. Somebody's gonna walk away with some knowledge today. Someone's gonna apply some pressure when they leave this room. And I'm looking forward to seeing who applies that pressure. Because we got 5 minutes. I want to see how many shares we can get in 5 minutes. Who wants to speak in the matter of 5 minutes? Now, don't take 5 minutes to speak,
I
but
would
I
love to
want to
share.
say,
Let me just
Come
drop
on,
one
Nick.
gem. Let me just drop one
go
gem,
ahead,
yo.
KB, and then I'm gonna throw it up because I see my girl Tamara coming off.
Make sure the ones around you don't feel like they're in competition. That's all I'm gonna say.
That part, KB.
Absolutely, Tamara, how you doing, sis? What's going on? What
Hey,
you
what's
got
up,
for us?
y'all? I'm doing amazing. Nick, shout out to you. I love your app. Shout out to his new app, guys. I know I haven't been on here in a while, but I had to be in here because you already know what's up. Like, we're all about motivation, all about inspiration, all of that. Um, so I just wanted to drop something real quick because I just, I mean, I read the title. It says, "Being a great leader, practice what you preach." Okay, guys, that is super important because throughout this whole journey, I'm on the journey to the top, you know what I mean? Just like a lot of us. But there's a lot of difficulties when it comes to that, right? There's a lot of obstacles, a lot of things that happen in your life on the way to getting to your dreams and your desires. So with that being said, practicing what you preach. So that has been an issue for me in the past, right? Just to be completely vulnerable and honest, that has been an issue with me because I would always, like, in the past, preach about self-love, self-discipline, all of this stuff, wanting other women to be empowered by loving themselves and things like that. But however, as you know, when you're going life will throw things at you, right? When you're trying to promote self-love, you're going to get the biggest obstacle of self-love. You're going to get somebody in your life going to stop you from loving yourself, or things like that, that's going to have you on the wrong page. So within this journey, I've gotten those obstacles, you know what I mean, handed to me, where I've been in toxic relationships, this, that, and the other, where it knocked me completely out of my self-love, to where it's like, dang, like, I'm really starting to not love myself now. And I've been preaching and I've been telling everybody to love themselves and to do this and do that. And now it's coming off as inauthentic, right, to your audience. So when Nick actually mentioned that self-awareness is actually very, very important to this journey and this process on your way to where you want to go, that's very, very important. Because when you're preaching something, even if life hits you on the blind side, we all know it always happens, instead of continuing to preach it, tap back into yourself. Don't be afraid to have that solitude and have that alone time to tap back into yourself and remember who you are. And when I say remember who you are, a lot of people aren't religious, but I like personally believe that your foundation and your spiritual root, that's the foundation of everything. So when you're tapping into your self-awareness, tap back into who God says you are, or whoever, the universe, or whoever you believe in. Tap back into that, get yourself right, and then after that you can continue, but don't be afraid to take time out for yourself. I'm just gonna let whoever's going through this, don't be afraid to take time out of for yourself, get to know yourself, have that solitude time. Because when you're practicing what you preach and it doesn't seem authentic and life has hit you on the blind side, that's when you start to lose your voice. Because it's like, wait, I'm preaching this, but then I'm not doing it. So you stop talking more and more and more. We don't want you to lose your voice. Your voice matters. I don't care what anybody says. Oh, it's not important unless you're trying to sell anything. No, it's not about you selling something. Your voice matters. As long as you are empowering someone, uplifting people, your voice matters. Take the time out for you to get to know yourself, and then you can spread the love. And I'm done and I'm complete.
So good.
Ooh, I
Hey,
love
to
that.
me too. This is DJ Kuz. You mind if I say something, Nick?
Yeah, absolutely, brother, absolutely, man. We got time, so we're gonna have DJ, and we got time for one more share
Nick, I
after
want to
that. So
jump in
DJ, go
too.
ahead, brother. All right, sounds good. So DJ and Janelle gonna end us off. So DJ, go ahead, brother.
Thank you, Nick. Yo, this room is well needed, man. Especially what you had just said, Tamara. I think that a lot of people are definitely resonating with what you just had shared, especially for the fact that if you are a leader, you're known for being a giver. That's what made you want to serve in the first place. That's why people follow you, is because you have something to offer them, um, a lot of times, right? And I resonate so much with what you said, Tamara. Um, I've been going through a process where I have had to live up to who I say I am, right? And in doing so means that I have to have the results of what it is that I am preaching and what it is that I am bringing to the table. And me being an indiepreneur advocate, meaning someone who stands between the gatekeepers and the creative people who help figure out some of the nuances that the business doesn't make uh, obvious to the creative people. Um, how is it that they're going to believe or follow what I have learned if I can't manifest it in my own reality? And Tamara, when you had said, look, I know you want to serve these people. I know you got it in your heart to really give them the answers that they're looking for. And it almost makes you not credible if you can't show the results of what you're preaching. And a wise man told me, and what I live by now, especially now, because I've always been one to say, if I don't got nothing, I got something to share with you, to teach you. At the same time, a wise man shared that, hey, yo, if you're gonna do it for others, you got to do it for yourself first. So doubling down on what Tamara had said, if anybody does want to serve, that very same thing that you want to offer to others, it does look better and more credible too, as I'm learning myself and what I need to do with my passions, to also do it for yourself. So be selfish with that thought, and knowing that what you contribute within yourself and putting in your cup, and is it's going to be better for you and others when you're overflowing and not pouring from, y'all know how it goes. I am DJ Coolsey. I do implore and also am practicing what I just shared, which is to pour into myself. This room, I feel, is very timely in the process that I'm going through right now. Thank you.
Love that, DJ. Appreciate you, my brother. That was a powerful share, man. You and Tamara was setting the stage on fire, man. Listen, can y'all wait till I get the fire extinguisher so I could put this fire out? Because, man, y'all over here dropping gems. Y'all dropping gems, man. I appreciate that. I
Shit,
appreciate
man.
all the shares that have been shared in this space, man. Listen, let me tell you, even though I held this space today, you guys are teaching me something. You guys are teaching me so many things that I can take away from this room. And that's the beautiful part. As leaders, we have to learn to be teachable, be coachable, because we don't know it all. We don't. Great leaders can be teachable and coachable, believe it or not. That's a fact. So, man, y'all over here dropping gems, man. Janelle, end us off on a good note. Let's end this room on a good note, Janelle. What you got for us?
Absolutely, Nick. Thanks so much for the opportunity to speak. So, I think it's bringing all of this together. I think what you said about being coachable, being teachable, I think also what DJ said about teaching others, but I concur with Tamara that while you are coaching others, someone that is self aware may realize that in their current season, the advice that they're giving others can be something that's applicable to themselves as well. Some of the advice that I am giving now is something where I was leading others in previous seasons, but it may not have been something that was relevant for myself. Some of that advice is relevant for me at the current moment as well. I think that there is value in being people that are honest, people that have integrity, and will acknowledge where they are in a current season, because we all have things that we can work on. We're all a work in progress. And what I believe is, as a leader, you can let people know some of those things and let people see exactly how you're dealing with it as you are being resilient. So that comes to one of the things for me, being resilient, knowing as a leader that there are highs and lows. You're not going to always be in a high season, but it's how you deal with it in that high season. It's about you getting that coaching. It's about being self-aware to know what fits, what may not fit, but getting the resources to help you grow with wherever you are. And so, one of the things I heard someone saying earlier is, when you shit on someone, don't blame it on the dog. I think for me, it comes down to not being a prideful leader, being someone who operates with humility. They're honest, they operate in fairness and respect others, but then also being human. And I think that's something that a lot of times a lot of the leaders don't have. They're lacking the humanity. They forget where they are, or they forget where they have been. And so then that connecting to others is no longer there. So I think this is a great room. And I think when it comes down to all of this, when we are serving others, is seeking to understand people. I thought that what DJ Jenny said earlier, when she said that Stack came to question her on something that she said, I think that's key. We're in a climate now where people hear good things, they want to shoot it down, but when they hear something bad, they want to quickly co-sign it. So I love this. It's been a great room. It's always something to challenge others and to see where we are, and people stay curious. That's my last thing. I'll stay there. Have the ability to ask questions, and when you ask questions, give open and direct questions so that you can really get to the answers that you're really needing versus being passive aggressive. I'm all about being open and direct when we're speaking with people, as well as asking questions when something doesn't resonate or we just want clarity in a situation. And as a leader, you should be open to people asking questions of you. So thanks so much for the opportunity to speak. Everyone have an amazing day.
Powerful, Jen. Off on a good note. Listen, like I mentioned, the first trait we talked about, decisiveness. Number two, not viewing others as competition. Number three, gatekeeping and connecting other people even though it may not benefit you. Number four, humility. We talked about humility, being humble and not acting like a know it all, not acting like you're the best one or the one in the driver's seat all the time. And number five, number five, lucky number five, listen, self awareness. Self awareness, being aware of what's around you and helping those around you, not keeping low vibrational energies or people around you that do not benefit you or align with you. Listen, this has been a great room. I love y'all. This has been amazing. Tap that link above, download the OTM app. It's a free app. You can't go wrong with free. Listen, Stack, cue the music, man. Let's end it out on a good note.
Listen, let me get some
Cute
final
music
words
is
from KB and a
crazy.
couple other people. I'm queuing up the music.
Hey,
What's good, man?
listen, man. Hey, listen, man. You gotta value the people around you. Like the people, man. We come on here every day and give y'all free game, free gems, things that you can actually use going into the world, bro. Like don't be oblivious to the fact that you got genuine people around you. Like we don't even call ourselves leaders, man. We just here to provide. We here to provide and bring us in and build a safe community for everybody to come together, get these free gems. We got everybody in each area of life. So if you come and blend in with Media Mentor and you come listen, everything that you're going through, you might not even know what you walking into. But I bet by the time you leave from here, by the time you walk out of here when it's all said and done, you're gonna walk away feeling greater. You're gonna walk away with more confidence. You're gonna walk away with understanding, man. Man, link in with Media Mentor, man. We got the best of the best, man. And it's going up this week, man. You know, KB Day, Monday, Tuesday, Nick Day, Wednesday, et cetera, man. Let's go up, Stacks. You know what it is.
Man, let me get any more final words, man. What we doing before we close out, man? Nick had a great day. One more final word. Take us out. What's up? Anybody else got any final words before we leave? Eamon, what's good?
Yes, I will just say something that has been my mantra for my whole life. Great leader has that ability to be a team player. Because guess what? You are not going to lead yourself alone. If you cannot understand your team, if you cannot be a team player, because team players has all the options and and you know what? It's safe to be a team player because for me, team players are the mirror for each other. This is including the ability to accept criticism and feedback and being able to do things first. Because for me, if you are in my team and I'm standing in front of you, I'm seeing every piece of risk and shit that happens behind your back because I'm literally standing in front of you, and you're seeing me in my back. So you're covering me you're standing in front of me, covering my back. I'm standing in front of you, covering your back. And if you cannot understand this, you're not a leader. If you're not able to really protect your team, your business, your life, that's what lines do. We are working in groups, in collaborations, because if you're not a leader, you cannot collaborate. You do things from a competitive standpoint, and leaders do not compete because you exactly want everyone to be successful. That's your purpose. In the first place, your purpose is to make things work in the best possible way. And if you can do it, you have to do it from a loving soul standpoint. Success doesn't go along with hate, and as well as leaders cherish the closed doors, the naysayers, the no's, and the letting down, because you're not losing a friend, you're not losing something big, you're losing an enemy, and that's a win in itself, right? So I have learned a lot today. I'm so grateful. I'm thankful to be here amongst you guys. We're always teaching each other. We always supporting and motivating each other, and we're growing up together. We're growing wiser together, and I love the amount of wisdom that I consumed today, and I really immersed myself in. So keep doing this. Keep doing it. Keep showing up, because leaders show up first. Leaders do things first. Take the risk first. Be the initiator. We initiate things. We ask for things. We that's how you bring things to exist, right, Miss Manifest? She said that the other day. Bring things to exist by writing them down, by saying them, by thinking about them, by sharing them. Share the wisdom, share the knowledge, because karma is real. It might be not immediate, not just as fast as the blink of an eye, but as well, it never forgets. If you support someone, someone's going to support you in the most needed time, right? So that's my last words for today. I miss all of you girls,
Woo-wee.
but yeah, it was amazing room. Back to you.
Thank
Listen,
you, Eamon. Thank you.
yeah, man. Yo, Nick,
Let's
man,
go,
how you
Stack.
feeling about that, man? How you feel? Listen,
I
Eamon
did.
came in. Last words was on Eamon. Look, Nick, we appreciate you for coming through, bro. It was a fire ass room. Practice what you preach, becoming a leader. If you guys are not a leader, this room will teach you how to become a leader, right? Hit the link at the top, download the OTM app, right? And definitely be attuned for tomorrow. We got another topic we gonna go right in. KB, can you put this at the top real quick before we go? Nick, can you put that at the top? Somebody, the room for
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna get it right now. Hold on.
Yeah, RSVP, right? My brother Champ's supposed to be coming in. I'm gonna tap in with Brody tonight. Make sure that we're solid for tomorrow, right? He's gonna come in. Q&A, celebrity pop-up on Clubhouse tomorrow, 2 p.m. EST. It's gonna go viral. We're gonna go crazy. I need all you guys to be here, right? But tap in with him tonight and make sure he's ready for tomorrow. So I got another room tomorrow, 2 p.m. EST. Let's go all the way up, right? Then after that, JT's coming in. He's toxic. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be in there for my own room because he's toxic. But it's gonna be crazy. Definitely tune in with JT and that. And I really want you guys to definitely click this link at the top and RSVP. Thank you for that, KB, because I want them to tune in. We're gonna get crazy tomorrow. Create powerful friendships. Nick, you know what it is, KB. We're gonna have a lot to say on this one because we're gonna give him Q&A. We're gonna talk with him. He's already on the schedule, RSVP. He's already a part of the club, and it's already looking like a go. And Miss Manifest, you already know, Matt Hoffa's podcast, Champ, they from New York. They coming in here tomorrow. We about to turn this shit all the way up. It's gonna get litty in here. You know what I'm saying? So definitely tune in for tomorrow. Nick, I appreciate you, bro, because this room was nothing but heat. When you do rooms, it's nothing but heat. When y'all see Nick come through on Tuesdays, just move over, let him get that spot because he's gonna come in with some mental health or some motivation or something to get y'all to the next level. So we appreciate you, Nick, man. OTM, the Media Mentors community, always got your back because it's about who you surround yourself with. Support costs $0. If you guys are not supporting my people, I'm not supporting you. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all agree real quick. I'm not supporting y'all if y'all not supporting my people. That go for anybody. If I see people doing great things, I see them succeeding, I see them winning, right? And you're not supporting, guess what? I'm not supporting you. I'm just not gonna support you. Thank you guys for being here. Nick, you know what it is. Go to stackpackmedia.com, bookwithstack.com, and get a free 15-minute call so I can help you level up on all social media platforms. Billboards, articles, social media growth. I'm getting everybody to the next level. 2024 is not even here yet. We on the gas. We on the ass, Nick. Let's keep going, bro.
Wait up and now I got the power. Tell them this slime gon' spray on cowards. You holding this bitch is money shot. Stand too hard, won't be my main. Drippin' sauce won't give me brain. Play that, make that pick up rain. Fuck going on, and we'll do some, hold on. Cutlass, vent more inside my head, yeah. Press inside my head, yeah. Let's get this understood, I see. I be with the mass man, and they all a hater. 187, just spin me a 70. Christian be stepping, they know it's a mirror. This fit, I heard it. Bad like a friend. I see why that's a twin. 4 hoes at the jury, and I got them in rotation. Once they leave, look like they soul taken. I got them like, oh, baby. Chopper for chopper, go dollar for dollar. I'm taking the problems away from my mama. I talk to my sister, show love to my brother. I be like, getting on my stylist. Hold on, haircut fresh by stylist. Hold on, new coupe ain't no mileage. Bitch on ties, kicking your shit, you better watch. Crash out, turn up. But that bitch that rocket told her it better not get shown once overnight. Fill up a clip, go fill up a safe. Fill up a clip, go fill up a safe. Cross his chest, I spray that J. Piss on someone diamond.